Every night.
I did a reset, 2-day self-care reset, and I traveled to Durant, Oklahoma.
Yo, what's up, Eris? Thank you for the follow, bro. That's a little every night. Ten spots. Morning, Facebook and YouTube.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Britton at the Idabel National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited request. No legitimate business or financial institution.
What's up, Ezekiel? What's good? All good?
Reality at the Idabel National Bank. Equal housing lender.
Yo, Kevin, thank you for the follow.
Want to see what really goes on behind life? Follow us on TikTok, KBEL 96.7 FM, and get exclusive behind the scenes moments from live on 239 Morning Show with Warren Jackson.
Hayworth
From Studio Labs and off-air moments.
School. Hayworth FFA is now selling blue and gold sausage due September 2nd. They hopping on the wave.
Watch the action too. Follow us today on TikTok at KBEL 96.7 FM. I've gained valuable experience in road management for the past 10 years. I own and operate a rental property business, and I have served as fire chief for the Grass City Volunteer Fire Department for the past 16 years. I understand the importance of balancing the budget, writing grants, and serving others. After committed to improving Bourbon County's infrastructure, I have the experience, the knowledge, and the ability to make a difference. I will work hard for this county to make it a place we are all proud to call home. Remember, your concerns will be my commitment. On August 25th, exercise your right to vote.
What's up, Saref Moo? Good morning.
And together we can make a difference.
What's going on, Saraf Moo?
Are replacing the old broken low cable lines at Idabel. This is bringing high-speed internet and satellite quality television to your home and business in Idabel.
I think the Illuminati would have got her a long time ago, especially since she was a kid. You know how they be doing.
Visit the office in Idabel for more information on the fiber optic plans becoming available to all Idabel businesses and residents. The Pine office is on Southeast Washington in Idabel, right next door to
Yep.
the new Milano.
Hayden Panettiere.
Live from First State Bank Studios, good morning. I'm Orrin Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
And it's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Micah 7, verse 7. It says, "But as for me, I watch and hope for the Lord. I wait for God, my Savior. My God will hear me. Do not gloat over me, my enemy. Though I have fallen, I will rise. Though I sit in darkness, the Lord will be my light." That was Micah 7. There's something powerful about saying, though I have fallen, I will rise. Micah isn't pretending that life is always going well. He acknowledges the fall. He acknowledges the darkness, but he refuses to believe that either one gets the final word. That's a message somebody needs this morning. A setback does not have to become your identity. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe something you worked for didn't happen. Maybe you're walking through a season where you can't see what God is doing. That's why Micah reminds us that darkness is a season, not necessarily a destination. A notice where his confidence comes from. He doesn't say, I'll rise because I'm strong enough. He says, the Lord will be my light. That's the difference between confidence and faith. Confidence says, I've got this. Faith says, God's got me, even when I don't have this figured out. So carry this with you today. You may stumble, but you don't have to stay down. You may experience darkness, but you don't have to walk without light. Keep looking toward God, keep moving forward, and remember, your lowest moment doesn't get the ending of your story. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295. Appreciate that, Scott. Good morning, Southeast Oklahoma. Good Monday morning. We are officially back at it. Brand new week is on the board, and Live on 259 is coming to life. I'm Oren Jackson alongside Micah Frazier, and for the next couple of hours, we're here to get your Monday moving. We've got great music, plenty to talk about, a few laughs along the way, whether you're headed to work, getting the kids out on
$76 when I first got here, something
It's
like
crazy.
that. And now we're at 1,000, a little over a year. And those are real followers. Those aren't bots. Those are people who've seen our post, who've listened to the show, who enjoy trading lines, who have called in for birthdays, anniversaries, who have called in for prizes and the deer hunting competition we had and everything, school pictures, all that, sports, all that stuff. And we just want to say thank you.
It takes me back.
I mean, think about
Thinking
it.
about like the big buck contest.
Yeah, all that stuff. You have people calling for the 5 question, if you dare, 5 questionnaire. Like everything we've done over the past year, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, and it shows that it's growing. Radio is still working and still a part of your life, and we appreciate you every morning. Don't forget, every morning, Monday through Friday, 7:10 to 8:30. And then 8:30 to 9, good old trading lines.
Yes, sir.
They gotta have trading lines. So we got to think of something to do for our 1,000 for this milestone.
Giving away 1,000 pennies.
1,000 pennies right now. If you call in right now, unhook the phone real quick. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and we've got plenty of news and stuff.
We got crazy news.
Crazy news.
The craziest.
It's National Thrift Store Day.
Oh,
So let us know where you're shopping at, where you get the best deals. Sage and Stone usually has some pretty good deals.
They do.
Like,
call in, name us your favorite boutique.
and they have AC from what I remember.
Oh, it's cold in
that.
there. Oh, yeah.
From that Summerfest we did, we went in there, like it was hot. And then we walk in there and it's just, a polar bear could live in there. So shout out to Sage and Stone. Let us know where you're getting your thrift deals out there today. 286-6642. We got a lot of country music for you because we like it and we love it. Here's Tim McGraw.
Our
Debbie,
station is in
yeah.
Idaho.
What up, Tony from the blog?
What's up, Famously Fickle?
They starting early this morning.
Someone said, "Oh my gosh, you religious freaks." This is KBEL.
Oh,
I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Gina
I have
Butler.
Hey, talk to you later. Thanks for calling. Bye.
They want the pennies.
Yeah, she said, "Have you given away your 1,000 pennies yet?" I was like, "Nope."
We have not. Spider-Man Brand New Day hits 2 billion globally in the third weekend.
Holy crap.
2 billion, son.
Holy crap.
What's up, Nolan? How you doing this morning?
Josh A., good morning, brother.
What's up, Josh A?
Gigi Butler. Gigi Butler, good morning. That's right, Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I feel great.
Feeling great. Beautiful weather this morning. Not much traffic this morning as the start of the school year last week was. It seemed busier last Thursday and Friday. I think everybody's kind of got their groove now this week. Shout out to all the kids starting back in school. This is the week. This is the week where everybody is starting to do work.
That's right.
Thursday and Friday was just the running, stand up, tell us a little bit about yourself. Syllabuses, whoever was talking about syllabuses the other day. Today starts the real work. So get it done, kids. Hey, if you listen the first time, this is what helped me. I was a class clown for the first till 6th or 7th grade. And, always, not turning I was the kid that looked in his backpack for that homework that he didn't do. Everybody get out your homework and all this stuff, and everybody's
digging through your bag, knowing dang well there's nothing in there.
Yeah, something happened to it. I was that kid. And then Mr. Banta, life-changing, life-altering teacher, Rick Banta, he taught my mom actually when she was in high school. That's how long he had been teaching. But we was at Luke Fida, and it took a couple of swats, to get me to listen. But eventually, he told me that I was smarter than I was putting on, and eventually, I got to the point it's really not that difficult if you listen while they're teaching, while they're standing up there in front of you. If you just listen, then instead of playing fiddling, we didn't have phones then, so instead of just staring off into space and stuff, that absorbs in your mind. You don't have to really study for the test, because while you're up there listening to them, it kind of just sinks in. You may not even realize that you're just like a sponge soaking it all in. But when the test time comes and you start reading over the questions, you remember, your brain goes back to, ding, I remember that day he was talking about that, and I remember this and that. So kids, take a note from me. It might help you. All you got to do is listen to the teacher while she's up there teaching. That's it. Your study time and all that stuff will go down, because a lot of time, studying time is you forgot, and you got to, keep trying to remember what the teacher said. If you just listen the first time, it'll help you out a bunch. What you got going on today, Warren Jackson?
Nothing much. I pulled up this morning and someone ran into the ditch right out here in front of the radio station.
Not starting the week out great for somebody.
It was terrible.
So today is National Thrift Day, and I got the bargain hunting deals, or the best way to get your deals today on National Thrift Shop Day.
Let's hear it.
Go on discount days. You go to the different stores and stuff, you see the different tag colors. Red tags on sale, yellow tags, or whatever. So go on sale days, and a lot of these stores will post, hey, just look outside the stores. They usually have 50% off, all t-shirts, $4, $5. We got plenty downtown here in downtown Idabel. Just drive by, look, or their Facebook page, anything like that. Give them a call and tell them we sent you. Shop early in the week. So there you go, right here. Monday morning is the best way, because weekends get picked over. Monday through Wednesday is often better for finding things they are donated over the weekend or possibly shipped in. The deliveries are coming in this morning. Learn the store's markdown cycle. Think about that. Now, for that, when I worked for the meat department, people had that down. Usually, like hamburger meat, you put that in the package, you seal it, it's good for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Once that second day, the next morning we come in, we mark it down. It's usually about 8 o'clock, but people knew we did that at 8 o'clock, and at 7:45, they're coming around looking at all the dates on the hamburger meats, the steaks, everything like that, looking at the date, best used by, and they know we're finna mark it down. And they don't do it as much as they did that when I worked there, because back then it was half price. Like the hamburger, and back then hamburger meat was like $8 for 2 pounds. But it was like if it was $8, boom, $4. So it's just pretty much what we're trying to get rid of it. So slash the price in half. So steaks and stuff, you might get a pack of 4 steaks for like $20 back then, and just cut it down to $10.
I did notice
for $10.
I did notice watermelons at Idabel Walmart half off.
Trying to get rid of it. I
grabbed me one yesterday.
Got to get rid of it. I mean, they all got a date on it. They all got a timer before they start getting a little too ripe and what do they call it? Fermenting and stuff. So they got to get rid of it. And majority of the time, that's included in what they're selling. The price that they sell it at is we're sending out 100 units. If we can sell 50, then we'll make our money back over. Yeah. So we can put these at half price. Check every section. That's one of the things my kids and Sean Duggan's kids, we always go to the clearance aisle first. Before we go, school clothes shop, go to the clearance aisle. Like it's been skimmed over, but my daughter is more petite. So a lot of, she found a lot of stuff in the clearance aisle that it was just nobody else could wear. Mm-hmm. The other kids, they need a large or extra large or whatever. She could wear the mediums and the smalls and stuff. So boom. So right there, you got some decent shirts. I mean, that's not all the stuff you're going to get, but to me, it's like the more I could get school clothes shopping, the better. I didn't care what it looked like, as long as I got, the more clothes I got. Don't ignore ugly pieces. A plain or dated item can be an incredible deal if it has good fabric construction or a desirable brand. Now, that's for us older folks. We really don't care, because sooner or later you grow up and you got work clothes and you got clothes that you wear when you go out to the movies, you go out to eat and stuff. But usually, some of these stores downtown Idabel and in Broken Bow, you see them, plain t-shirts, $4.99. Boom, I'm going to give me some, because at the time it was like I worked outside. Boom, work shirts right there. Buy 4 or 5 of them. You can sweat in them all day. You can get them dirty. You can change the oil. You can do all that stuff. Go, whatever. So check the materials, just not the brand. Inspect before buying. Try unusual sizes. Visit different types of thrift stores, of course. Look at the bottom racks and the back of the shelves. There's always somebody trying to hide something. They see this shirt and then maybe they can't afford it, today. They'll have to be back tomorrow. So
Mhm.
they're trying to, it may be a small shirt and they're sticking it under the double X's just so nobody that wears a small will find it. And so always look around and bring a walk away rule. If you wouldn't buy it at full price, don't immediately know how you'd use it or wear it. Put it back. That saves a ton of money. So basically, just don't buy it just because it's on sale, which I told you about that. My wife has a problem with that, with Halloween direct. What do you call that?
Halloween decor.
Decor, yeah, all that stuff.
But it's on sale.
Yeah, but it's on. That doesn't mean we got to spend $500.
But it was $1,000
on napkins and paper cups, and I was like, we can afford all that. Like, it's just nonsense. It's just gonna sit in the cupboard for a whole year. Like, I'm pretty sure we could buy this stuff at full price next year. We'll be all right. I mean, I don't know how the market's gonna be, but I'm pretty sure we can afford paper cups and napkins. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and when you get married, Orange Jackson, you never know what's going to happen. It's more of a gamble. Here we go. Kenny Rogers, the gambler.
I went to Dunkin' and got some munchkins and a drink. They're amazing. Hey, nice.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Facts. I better hit the gym later. Facts.
I'm locking in today. I gotta go. Kids are back in school. Everybody's on a routine now.
I think I'm gonna walk today. Get a few steps in.
Gina said her kids changed her name on. They're the only ones that call her Gigi.
Gigi, nice. I swear, bro, Gigi's are like the best grandmothers. So, well, what happened to that one girl that everybody was talking about?
Hayden Panettiere?
Yeah, how'd she die?
It sounded like she had cancer or something.
Cancer. Big, bro.
It's not yet been shared.
Interesting. Orange, she was somebody's daughter, mother, sister, aunt. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Khadijah? Y'all play ad music?
Maybe you just got ad taste, bruh.
It's a song request. We didn't pick it. You got
this song slaps, son. You was conceived to this song, bro.
Khadijah says I got a lot of growing up to do. Like, bro, you still reading syllabuses.
So Raven is it, to be honest, isn't that everybody in this world? I was kind of thinking that, like, we all are somebody's brothers.
Yeah, facts.
Cousin, nephew.
I hope, bro. Imagine if you're an only child.
Uncle. I know a couple only childs, and that's got to be like.
I got a nephew that is an only child. His dad got a vasectomy. So even if he wanted, bro, he couldn't.
Why do you never wear white socks?
It's a college syllabus, Oren. I wish I was the only child. Boring. Yo, Parker, thank you for the follow. JD Traveler, thank you for the follow. Why do you never wear white socks? I mostly wear white socks. You probably could even spell it orange. That didn't make any sense. Back again live on 259 Morning Show with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier, coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning, Orrin Jackson. Let me ask you a question.
Let me hear it.
All right. You just got married. You know, let's say down the road you have kids. You done, you bought the house. You got the car. You got the family ride.
Oh, I'm set.
The ring, the vacations, all this stuff. You're saving up and all this stuff. You get further down the road and you finally get out of all that debt. You paid everything off. What's the first thing you would do after you paid everything off?
Have kids.
Have more kids.
Have another kid.
Have another kid, which is a safe bet because you don't have the bills, you don't have the mortgage anymore, you don't have the $800 jacked up truck, the ones that's sitting in front of the banks right now still trying to sell their.
But actually, when I sit here and think
30,000.
about it, maybe I wouldn't have another kid because that's just some more debt I'm going to take on.
More debt you would take on. Well, the first thing that Americans actually say is they prioritize building emergency savings. After they paid everything off, first thing they would do is start an emergency fund for whatever. This goes out, transmission goes out in the truck, $6,000. Boom, I got it. No more. That's one of the things that people, the rat race is what they call it. You're constantly in debt. You get the $60,000 pickup and you pay it down to 30.
Mm-hmm.
You're tired of it. It's got 200,000 miles on it, but you still owe 30,000 on it. You see them all day in front of the banks, still trying to sell it for 30,000. If honestly, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. If I am looking at your truck and it says $30,000 on there, I might as well pay another 10 and get a newer truck with less miles. That's just the way it works. You're going to have to pay that debt down.
That's smarter.
That's what nobody ever thinks of. They think of it, while they have the money or while they have the credit, they put down, $2,000 on this $85,000 truck with all the bells and whistles and everything. And it's just a truck. They ain't hauling nothing. It's just a social status symbol. And then, but a few years down the line, they're getting tired of it. But they also still owe $40,000 on it. So what do? You trade it in for another truck, and that debt just, boom, goes back on. Let's see what this person has to say. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. What is so important? You had to interrupt me. Who do we have on the phone? Hello? Well, speechless. Thank you.
We could hear ourselves.
We could hear ourselves, so we know that was you, Dennis. Nah, I'm playing. But what was I talking
Sorry,
about?
back to what you're saying.
I don't even know what I'm saying. I was waiting on them to reply. But yeah, so that they refinance or they get another truck, and then that $30,000-$40,000 goes on top of the new truck, and now they're so far under they're never going to get out of this debt. And that's what they keeps them in the rat race. Nobody ever, there was one lady I remember, she paid off her vehicle and she used that sucker till I want to say she passed away, and her car was still going. She passed away, but she gave out before the car gave out. But, that was her first vehicle. She paid it off, and no matter what happened to the paint, she kept up the oil changes. She kept up the, maintenance and everything on it. that's the key to getting out of debt, folks. Is them 2027s look nice right now, but your 2015 isn't so bad either.
It's not, and it'll run.
Yeah, it'll run, and put a little savings back. Getting a new transmission, getting a new motor, or getting it replaced, or getting it fixed is just, I mean, if you think about the debt you're taking on getting a new vehicle versus the $2,000 or $3,000 you're going to have to get it to, get the transmission fixed or whatever it may be, you're talking about taking on $30,000 for another vehicle rather than, and that's just going to end up the same way. Eventually when you pay off the $30,000, guess what? It starts knocking, and now you're back in at square one. What do? Let's get another vehicle. Now, inflation and stuff, now it's $40,000. So now you're taking on $40,000 worth of debt, and it just never ends. It never ends. You got to get out of debt. So Americans, 29% say they would prioritize building emergency savings for that stuff. 21% says paying down credit card debt, which is, that should be the number one thing. Get out of credit card debt. You can use credit cards, but you got to use a smart, which a lot of Americans don't. Prioritize both at the same time. I guess building savings and paying off credit card debt. So that's what I was saying, using it smartly, because you can still use that to boost your credit. But how they do credit cards is if they give you a $300 limit, don't use $300. Use 100, maybe 150, but keep it under 150 and then pay it, make the payments. Don't get so overwhelmed with the credit card. Well, now you owe, now it's another bill, now it's another $150, $200 bill a month. Don't do that. 44% say saving for retirement. They would just start boosting their retirement.
Oh yeah.
Just boom, throwing more at it. Still emergency savings, paying off everything. But that's pretty much it. They would start looking at after retire, after working. Retiring, that set of what are we going to do after retirement, Jackson? Because I'm not working till I'm 70. I'm just not. And I didn't realize that, people wait till they're 68. I don't know what the deal is. It's 68 now. You can retire and get your full benefits. But one of the guys was talking about you can, at 62, you can pull it out early and not get as much. Or you can wait till you're 68 and not have as much time. So which is more important?
Yeah, you don't want to work 50 to enjoy 20.
Yeah, so you're going to work an extra 6 more years for more money, but now your body's worn down.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in as better health as you was at 62. So what's better, taking the money at 62 or 58 or 60, or wait until you're 70 to finally get the full benefit of your retirement? No, take the money at 60 and do what you will. Time versus money, basically. So save your money, folks. We got Wagon Wheel by Darius Rucker here on 96.7 KBEL. We got Micah's Monday Morning Pick Me Up coming up next. Stay tuned. Christmas time gets a lot of people with their credit cards. Oh, I know. I've heard some stories. And what is y'all's limit on Christmas spending?
This is KBEL.
Josh A., one of my favorite country song all time. It's a good one. Mine's paid. I'm going to keep it for a while. Yeah. Well, good morning, Cassie Johnson. Went to the movies. I saw Oren's Mom, I think. Paw Patrol was great. Nice. No problem. We appreciate you tuning in.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, thanks for letting me know.
Well, what's Mama had to say for the subject? I scared him. That's what is so important. You had to interrupt me.
Probably like a little kid.
Maybe so.
It was a little kid calling their favorite radio station, and Micah just straight up killed that dream.
I just made a villain. I just made a villain.
You created a villain, bro.
Created a villain.
He's going to start taking out radio stations.
He was going to call and tell us how he liked our show and listening to Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. And now we're on the hit list.
Facts. Lock that door.
In this economy, Christmas is now a minimum of $40. I mean, but what's your, like, everybody you spend, mom, dad, grandma, cousins, brother, sister, kids, you know, whatever, what is you're not spending more than this?
Like, bro, if you got to be that broke
now
for the year,
I'll even give you lenience if it's like, hey, I buy something every month. You know, okay, your balance can be a little bit higher because, you know, you spend it throughout the year. You know, you say, you know, you buy one thing, $200 this month. The next thing you buy, you know, with $100 this month, but it's prolonged throughout the year and doesn't affect you financially. That's fine. But majority of people, like you said, they spend $2,500 on their credit card for Christmas, and they pay on it all year long, and then they finally pay it off in November, and then guess what? Boom! Time to spend another $2,500. So it's just another bill that you've added into your cycle. 3,000 shillings or whatever that is, euros. Ain't that what it's called? Only shop for immediate family. I put a limit of $1,000 on Christmas. No need to go crazy. 1,000's pretty good. My kids are old enough now, so they don't even know they done messed up. They don't be getting nothing now. Get one gift.
Facts, bro.
They be like, where's all our gifts? I go turn on the lights, turn on the water.
I love it.
Honk the horn on the car. Turn up the heat just a little bit. $50, $70. Bills got to be paid overall. Exactly. $20 for children.
Christmas is more of a vacation.
And I see people doing that, as they would rather spend the money on a trip.
Low key, though, that might be the method. Forget all these little kids that want gifts. We going on vacation.
That's right. It's time for Micah's Monday Morning Pick Me Up. Your fresh Java for this morning. We appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, we're going to figure out something for the 1,000 followers we got on Facebook. Appreciate everybody listening, tuning in every day, Monday through Friday. And we just want to tell you this Monday morning Pick Me Up, just keep going. You know, when you start thinking that nobody's watching, when nobody's rooting for you, when things look down, when it doesn't look good, just keep going, keep showing up. And that's with everything, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's staying sober, whether it's whatever have you, whatever you're working on, just keep going. Don't look for applause. The one thing in life is nobody's going to come rescue you. you got to rescue yourself. So keep going, keep doing you, keep being you, and keep tuning in to Live on 259 with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. That's your Monday morning pick me up. Take a good sip and get out there and win one for the Gipper. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Here's Beer for My Horses by the one and only Toby Keith.
Clear. Yo, Tim, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
We mostly just give out cash or gift cards. That's where I'm at now because I don't know what these kids want. What I think is cool, that's how I know I'm old. What I think is cool is not cool anymore. But then again, I buy presents every now and then year round. Christmas is more of a vacation. Micah knows ball. I'm telling you. Jordan, game 6. Honolulu vacation sounds amazing right now. I do want to go to Hawaii just one time. I'm gonna wait till my kids get old enough, or till they get old, where I'll be like, if y'all want to go, y'all gotta pay y'all's own way. We started doing family cruises for Christmas the last couple of years instead of gifts.
Oh,
hey,
nice.
And memories over gifts, because gifts just, that shirt is eventually gonna get torn, or they're gonna grow out of it, or it fades. They don't wear it as much. But Christmas cruises, you'll always have those memories.
Oh, those are fire.
I love the way you look in that outfit. I appreciate it. God, that was a drag. You know what? I ain't dealing with your stuff today, Totoya. If all you're going to do is complain and gripe, we don't want you here. Like, bro, we out here having... That's the one thing I can't stand is somebody always in a bad mood, or somebody always got something nasty to say. It's like, bro, we ain't trying to do that.
This is KBEL.
Like, get a personality, bro.
No one is the coach. You have to face yourself sometimes.
For real.
It's life. About life. It's, not waiting on those storms to pass, but learn how to dance in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
So, keep your head up, keep going.
I appreciate you calling.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Was that our girl, or is that somebody else?
Some Melissa Greenville or something.
Nice.
Before my man, before my horses. Nice, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That was some random. Yo, Parker, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Told y'all Mondays and Fridays people are most fiery. In Tennessee, we swim in the rain.
Looking for your next place to call home? Briarcliff Apartments in Idaville has 2-bedroom apartments available now. Enjoy comfortable living in a convenient location close to schools, shopping, and everything Idaville has to offer. With spacious floor plans and a welcoming community, Briarcliff is a place you'd be proud to call home. Don't wait. Availability won't last long. Stop by Briarcliff Apartments, located at 901 Southwest Van Buren Street in Idaville, to apply today or join the waiting list. Briarcliff Apartments, affordable living made easy.
Better up, swing! The Choctaw Electric Cooperative is teaming up with several community sponsors and kicking off Buddy Ball 2026, set for October 3rd in Grant, Oklahoma. Buddy Ball is a baseball league designed for individuals with special needs that builds self-esteem and promotes physical fitness. If you or someone you know is interested in being a buddy or a player, you can contact Choctaw Electric Cooperative, 800-780-6486, or visit ChoctawElectric.net and download the registration form. Buddy Ball 2026, where every player shines.
KBEL. Yes, on the track, and drive.
It's Oren Jackson.
That's right. Live on 259 with Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier on this beautiful Monday morning. Good morning, Oren Jackson.
Good morning, Mike and Frazier. It's going to be hot today.
Hot, hot, hot. Be sure if you're out there, get those electrolytes in. If your work's giving you them popsicles, just know you finna have a fun day today. It's 4 minutes before the top of the hour. We hope you're making it to work and school on time. We appreciate you listening and tuning in to Live on 259 with Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier. Now, Oren Jackson, how do you feel about daylight savings time?
I don't like it.
Do you not like it?
I don't. I like this time. Whatever this time's called.
This is the spring forward, I guess.
Yes.
You would call it.
So whatever. Yeah, spring forward is my favorite.
I kind of like the fall back. I kind of like the.
You like when it gets dark earlier?
Okay. Like 5 o'clock in the morning. In the evening, it's pitch dark. But I mean, it would kind of be weird because it's been like that my whole life.
Then like
5,
what?
Like Christmas and all that stuff, Thanksgiving and all that. It's dark by 5 o'clock.
You're right. It will be weird.
It just to see like it's gonna be 7, 8 o'clock and it's still not dark yet.
You're right.
But apparently, Congress has passed a bill, the Sunshine Protection Act, with the end goal of making daylight savings time permanent. So they say spring forward and fall back. Now, spring forward was always tough, but fall back was my favorite because you got an extra hour to sleep in or do whatever. Then in the spring, boom, you lose that hour. And anybody and everybody will tell you that goes to the bars and everything, that anywhere that serves alcohol, they love fall back more than they do spring forward, because you sit there and watch the clock. The bar is supposed to close at 2, but guess what? It's 1:59, and then boom, it's 1 o'clock again. You get one more hour to dance and do all you want. Have another couple more brewskis with the bros and the ladies and stuff. The bill is a bipartisan support, passing in the House by a vote of 308 to 117. It's being pushed by President Donald Trump. In August, the president wrote, "This is an issue that Republicans, Democrats, and independents can unite behind." He also said in a post earlier this year that changing the clocks twice a year is very costly for the government. Oh, well, now we're worrying about costs. Now the government, it wasn't the wars and all the IRS hirings that Joe Biden did, and just the wasteful spending. Now we're worried about changing the clocks. It costs too much to change the clocks.
What are they trying to make permanent?
I guess this time.
This time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it would be just this regular. This would be the regular and stuff. But yeah, it just dumbfounds me that, the so many dollars from the government gets wasted. It gets lost. The IRS lost like millions and billions of dollars and nothing on that. But changing the clocks is just too much. We can't afford to change these clocks.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Trading Lines is coming up in 30 minutes. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 20 minutes. But first, here's Cornelius Neal with the Warrior Minute. I'm so glad the Warrior Minute is back.
Me too, bro. I miss it.
Then the fire, then hot, hot, hot.
Imagine a world where it's winter and the sun doesn't come out till 8 or 9 a.m. Yikes. That would suck. That would suck.
But then again, where my parents lives, they go on a hill. They go up a hill. So after daylight savings time, after we fall back, the sun is right on top of that hill, and you can't see. Like we always like pray going up that hill. We know we can't see we cannot see. So that would be new, not having the sun in your eyes all winter. Good morning.
All right, Debbie.
Shout out to everybody that made it to the Red and Black scrimmage at Warrior Nation Stadium. There were 2 touchdowns that evening. The offensive touchdown was a touchdown reception.
This is KEBEL. Hello? Same guy. They're listening to the radio, though.
Huh.
I could hear Cornelius.
Softball will make the short trip over to Broken Bow to take on the Lady Savages. That game is scheduled to start at 5 o'clock on Tuesday. Idaho High School Softball will host the Durant Lady Lions beginning at 4 o'clock. Fans, be sure and keep your eyes out on KBL Sports Facebook page and let you know if we stream anything as far as softball and anything else that's coming up. We'll definitely let you know about it throughout the week. Until next time, get out there and support your Warriors. Stay safe. As always, thanks for tuning in to the Warrior Meeting. Right here on Idabel's First, 96.7 KBL. Are you tired of slow?
What's up, Nikki Nance? How you doing this morning?
There's a better way. Right here in McCurry County, it's time to switch to iFiber, bringing lightning fast, reliable internet to Idabel and surrounding areas. With speeds up to 1 gig, you can stream, game, work, and connect like never before with no gig caps and performance you deserve.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Are you AI? Bro, if you ask that one more time.
We are AI. How did you know?
What's up, Fred? Fred.
You don't hear that name anymore.
Yeah, I there's a guy in my class named Fred. Fred Wyrick. I'm gonna play a song real quick.
Okay.
Yo, Nicholas Willis with the rose. Appreciate that, brother. Every time I hear Fred, I think of the Flintstones. Oren, do you drink your coffee black? What about Micah? Yeah, we both drink our coffee black. The blacker, the better. Frederick. Oh, is that your real name? Frederick? That's a little less dorky, I guess. Yo, Frederick. Nah, shout out to all the Freds out there. Y'all real ones. Bougie night.
What is the number one name or female name that has decreased in children's names
Karen.
over the years? Yep. 75% of people, it's a 75% decrease in people choosing Karen over the prior decade.
If you name your daughter Karen right now in this day and age,
you got to give her the haircut. Like,
you got to go to jail. Like looking at a newborn baby, like, yeah, that's Karen.
I've never met a baby Bob.
Someone said Susan.
Susan. I've never met a baby Susan.
Yeah, like looking at a baby, that's Bob right there. What's up, Gertha Kit? Friends call me Freddie. I think Freddie. Someone said Mildred.
We got a
Jackson is kissable? What the freak? Yo, Rain, thank you for the follow. Blue Jean. Welcome back to the show. It's Warren Jackson and Micah Frazier. Thank you to you all for listening.
Yes, thank y'all. We reached 1,000 followers on Facebook. We're still thinking of what we can do to celebrate 1,000 pennies on the line. But Foist, have you ever thought about the outdated names and when our names are going to show up?
Yes.
Like,
I've thought about that.
like, you know, when our name, and everybody's trying to be, you know, all the Zadens, Tadens, Ladens, Cadens, you know, Maidens, and, you know, all this Bradens, Rugers, Rikers, Rutgers, and Rittlers, and, you know, Reidners, and, you know, Zadlins and Tadlins, and
you're pissing off
everything.
A lot of people right now.
I mean, I'm just saying, everybody's trying to be unique.
No, we get it.
And we get it. You know, nobody wants to know, you know, we've talked about, we've never met a baby Bob. Or a baby Hank. Hey, that's old Hank. Look at old Hank right here. If your name is Hank out there, were you ever a baby? Because, you know, I don't think I've ever met a kid Hank.
Yeah,
you know,
like you came out the womb with a beard.
Yeah, like, bro, you come out with a CDL. Like, you trucked out of the womb.
I think about that for myself, though. Like, I know it's a tradition, but who looked at me and was like, yeah, we're naming him Oren.
Mine's Mike. I always go by Mike now. I don't know. Is Mike ever going to get out of the repetition of names? Well, just to give you a hint of, because, you know, we got a list of 20, but number one, if you're ever thinking on the female names that are considered outdated in 2026, number 5, we got Barbara. Good old Barb. I've never met a baby Barb. Number 4, we got Brenda. I've never met a baby Brenda I don't think as a kid, I've never met a Brenda. Linda, same thing. Let me see. I don't think I ever grew up with a Linda. Susan, I think there was one girl in high school I grew up. I can't remember her last name. Her name was Susan or Susie. They called her Susie. But the number one name that is out of the books for majority of everybody for females is Karen. Over the, you know, past decade, with understandable, Karen. You know, nobody wants to name their kid Karen anymore. Sorry, Karen's out for the world. That's pretty much done.
And to the nice Karens out there.
Yeah, to the nice
we
Karens.
Apologize.
Yeah, we apologize, but nobody's using that name no more. It's just it's one of those things that, you know, it just stuck. You know, so with boy names, number 5, we got Randy. You know, good old Randy. He works on vehicles and stuff. You know, take it down to Randy. He'll check it out. You know, all this stuff. He's the one with the cigarette in his mouth. You know, you're talking like that. May cost you a little, may cost you a lot, but it's gonna cost you. You know, can tell you everything about a vehicle. We got Craig, who does taxes and stuff. You know, he's probably a doctor of some sort.
Hey, shout out to Craig Sundberg. He's
Craig
the man.
Sundberg. There you go. The man behind the plan, athletic director at Broken Bow. Todd is number 3 on the list. Todd, I don't know. You'll see.
Shout out Todd McDaniel out there.
Todd McDaniel. There's some Todds. I guess nobody's naming their kids.
But yeah,
Todd
like
no
who's
more.
looking at a newborn? Yo, that's Todd.
That's Todd.
That's Dale.
I would say Todd had to come out when the Fox and the Hound. You know, that the little hound dog's name was Todd. Number 2 on the list is Larry for boy names.
Yeah.
I've never met a young Larry, a little Larry. What's up, little Larry? I did grow up with Larry Main. Larry Main. Shout out to Larry Main.
Someone says Sharkeisha.
Sharkeisha. And number 1 for the boy names, Gary. Gary. And that the last I never knew a young Gary. The only Gary I knew as a kid was SpongeBob's Gary. So there you go. Those are the considered outdated. And of course, there's more, but we're just kind of wondering when our names are going to pop up on there. It's only a matter of time, as all the Axtons and Braxtons and Laxtons and Cadillaxtons and all this stuff that they got going on nowadays. I just couldn't handle it. As a teacher, I couldn't handle it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Braden here, Zayden here, Caden here, Tayden here, Aiden here, Graydon here. Like it's all like, what are you doing to these teachers, folks?
Someone's calling in.
I'm sorry. It's probably Todd. No,
yeah,
it might be Gary. Let's see. Good morning. You're live on 259 with Orin Jackson and Micah Frazier. Who did we have on the phone? It is not Trading Lines, sir. Trading Lines is 8:30 to 9. So just call back in about 20 minutes. We appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Bye. That right there had to be a Gary.
had to be.
Only a Gary would
him
not
his name.
know that Trading Lines is at 8:30.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Gary.
What
Get
about-
it together,
What
Gary.
about Dennis?
Dennis. Hey, Dennis is a household name to this day. So shout out to Dennis. He will be calling in about 20 minutes as well. We got Trading Lines coming up. But first, in about 10 minutes, we'll have your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. This is all for all the people whose rest in peace your names.
Someone said Shanquilla.
Shanquilla. We got Ella Langley coming up. Here's Choosing Texas here on 96.7 KBEL.
I'm trying to call my phone.
See y'all tomorrow. Be careful taking Kay to the library today. Nice. Hey, I just seen a thing. It's saying that women prefer at 98.2%. They prefer reading is the most arousing hobby
For a guy?
for a guy.
That's cat, bro.
That's what the females are saying.
That's cat.
Reading books is more attractive
Then like
than gaming.
working on a car or something. Mowing the yard.
It's the aesthetic. They see the Harvard with the turtleneck on with the little sports coat and sitting by a warm fire in his fancy chair
reading Moby Dick.
reading Moby Dick,
To Kill a Mockingbird.
listening to opera or something.
Hello, babe.
Do y'all only play country? Majority of the time, yes.
What's up, Connor 4.0?
Todd Chrisley, who's that? I think Peyton is a cute name.
Hey, yo,
That's
take
probably
this
out,
call.
dude.
Take this call.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, 96.7 KBEL. Yes, ma'am.
Oral.
Rush Oral?
Heard that name before. Rush Oral.
Huh. Rush Oral?
Rush Oral. Like O-R-E-L. Oral.
Oh, Rush Orem.
Yes.
Okay. That's
And
unique.
then when I had my girl, I wanted a different name.
Uh-huh.
So my oldest, her name is Centra. And then I have a Summer.
Nice. Those
Centra
are.
in the summer.
I like those names.
Centra and Summer. Yeah.
Very unique. Those are nice. Those are good.
Yes, very much so.
What's your name, Melissa?
Thank y'all.
No problem. All right. You have a good day.
Her name is Melissa.
I thought she was finna grill me. She was like, yeah, y'all was talking about those names. I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
She's from Texas, I can tell by the way.
Bro, y'all get a personality or you getting out of here.
4x4 by You by Lainey Wilson. We'll play that. Yes, sir.
$44 ago, the first CD was produced. You believe that?
That's crazy. Texas, I can tell. Bro, What's up, Connor? What is Trading Lines? It's our buy, sell, trade, find stuff, or give stuff away segment. What's up, Ryan?
Good morning.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. Let's Warren Jackson, Mike, and Frazier.
Yes, sir.
Hey, back to what you were saying earlier about the names.
Yeah.
Imagine in 40, 50 years calling your grandpa Cade.
Caden. Grandpa Caden.
Or
like grandpas are supposed to have like General George Washington.
Like Roger.
You know, yeah, Roger. Grandpa, Papa Milton, or, something like that. Sooner or later, the world is going to have Grandpa Zaxton, Grandpa Zagsby, and, all this stuff. And what kind of, I would like to see what that would look like. Because for, grandpas, for me is, Fred, Hank, Gary, all that stuff. The ones you see at your local breakfast, wherever it used to be bunches in Broken Bow, where all the old farmers and stuff like that, they get up 5 a.m. You can catch them there having coffee, having breakfast, talking, shooting the bull, and then they go get to work after. Valiant, I believe, I can't remember what the store name is. It's right before you turn off to go to the school. I'm not sure about Idabel where they hang out at. Probably maybe Gasquatch.
Oh yeah,
maybe, or Gemini or somewhere around there. But there's always one spot where the older fellas, they all get together. That's their Facebook pretty much.
Hey, shout out to Gemini though.
Hey, shout out to Gemini. I always get I can't remember what it's called. I always get the Stacker or Stacks or whatever, where they got everything on there. But yeah, it's
Grandpa Jade,
Grandpa Jaden, and all these different stuff. I'm used to Bill, good old Bill,
Jimmy.
Good old Bill, Jimmy. You can hear him talking. Hey, Jimmy, what you doing?
Yeah.
It just rolls off the tongue. One day we're gonna have Aiden, Zayden, Braden, and Caden all sitting there, together. Drinking their coffee and hitting their
With
vapes,
creamer
and
in
stuff. Yep, hitting the vapes and stuff. You know what? I got another deal about the vapes. And vaping did nothing. I remember in like 2008, 2009 when they first come out with the e-cigarettes, and I said this was going to do nothing but help people start drinking or smoking or vaping. And now I hear about these kids on the first day of school vaping. And knowing these kids now, they're probably allergic to cigarettes and stuff. Like, all vaping did was help kids start vaping. Like, because it smells fruity, it's, passion mint and all this stuff. Give them a good old Winston and see how they like that. There ain't no kids smoking no Winston at the school no more. That was back in the 90s and stuff, when kids were brave enough to be like, what, how cool do you want to be? I want to be as cool as Joe Camel sitting on the gas station pump right there. So you just dare to, now it's just like, well, you want passion fruit or minty freshness.
You want kiwi?
Yeah, kiwi lime cake or, something like that. And now all it did was make it appealing to kids. And, as adults, they don't shoot the messenger. I mean, I just see what I see. You don't see kids having a smoke in school no more. You see kids getting caught with vapes. Whether it's a medicinal or regular fruit passion, it just looks appealing to kids. They look at smokers as like, ew, that's disgusting, as they should, because it is a bad habit. But the aesthetic of vaping and stuff did nothing but create another way for kids to go, because they can handle the vape. They can, it tastes good. It tastes like Fruity Pebbles or whatever it is. So, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do. It's only been like, 17 years. We're going on 17 years with the vapes.
Let's go back to unfiltered
cigarettes, man. That's when America was great. That was when they still had soft packs. My grandpa and all them, they all had soft packs. They always wore the button-up shirt with on the left pocket, and they want a cigarette. They just sit in there and pull it out as a soft pack. Now you got the It's a box. It's supposed to protect.
What about these Zens?
Zens? I don't even know what that is. Like somebody left one of the empty one in my car.
It's nicotine pouches.
Nicotine pouches? They ain't know that. All I know is a dip.
See, it's kind of like vapes. It was supposed to help people get off Copenhagen and snuff.
And it's like, all the people that did quit. I mean, Dave the weird guy. I remember when he talked about he quit smoking.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much you have to just quit. Like
cold turkey.
Yeah, like there's I know there's steps and stuff to that can help and stuff, but I mean the majority of people that I know that said they quit, they said they just put it down one day and they never picked them back up. I don't know how they did that. Some people say sunflower seeds. Some people say a lot of it is just the fidgeting of having something in your hand, hand to mouth, whatever. I know Jay talked about that. It's just sunflower seeds help people because it still gives you that hand to mouth movement and stuff. And it's all about just switching or, filling that void of what you created and stuff. So, yeah.
I saw this father mowing his yard this weekend, puffing on a cigar.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
America's back, son. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got one more song and then
Request.
By request, 4x4 by You by Lainey Wilson. Coming up next, we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events.
I just put other stuff in my mouth to fill the void. Bro, what?
You do you, bro.
But
do
passion
you, bro.
fruit mango blast is my...
is my...
Bro, I'm going to block this number. Where's my phone?
Kaysa said dog booty. Hey, Uncle Dave, guess what? I don't have to wish for you. You want to be disrespectful? That's your right. Why you bricked up? All y'all that's checking out whatever, you better keep it respectful and you better grow a personality and quit saying the same thing over and over. Hey, you're welcome, Jolo. Or otherwise, just shut up and stay quiet because we don't want to see that. The people who are actually here to enjoy the content don't want to read your stupid bro's bricked up. Oh, it's thick. He knows what he's doing. Yes. All right, it got you here. You're staying here. You gotta admit it's funny. Yeah, some of it's funny. Some of it is funny, but it's annoying when the same person keeps putting the same thing every other comment.
Kaysen said, "Shut up, Micah."
Kaysen, don't get me started on Kaysen. All right. Support and have a look. Hey, support all you want, have all the looks you want. It just gets annoying when you say the same thing over and over again. That no, we're not even, we're not even acknowledging you. Sit down.
No.
Hey, no problem, Jolo. Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. We could, but we're out of time. We're finna head into trading lines. That's right. Live on 259 with Orrin Jackson and Micah Frazier. And it's time for your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Today, August 17th, National Nonprofit Day. Today honors the dedication and passion and tireless hard work of nonprofit organizations and volunteers everywhere. Shout out to all the people who want the homeless shelters and stuff like that. That would be considered a nonprofit. That would take a lot of volunteer hours and stuff, which nobody wants to do. That's, that you always see everybody's, we need to, we got plenty of buildings that could be a homeless. Yes, it could, but it takes funds and it takes a lot of people that's willing to do the work mostly for free. And but that's what nobody wants to do. So do you really care if it's to that point, you're not willing to put some skin in the game? Like, you see everybody on Facebook. Oh, I feel for they're cleaning out the homeless camps and stuff again. Oh, we could be like, do you really care? Because you're fighting from the comforts of your front living room couch. You're not actually doing anything about it. You're just prayers. On Facebook, I did my due diligence. It's National Thrift Shop Day. We talked about that. Today is all about the eco-friendly shopping, reducing waste, and finding unique pre-loved fashion. Right-handed. That's right. National Thrift Shop Day. Where do you go to thrift shop, Orrin Jackson?
Walmart.
Where do you get the style? Everybody's commenting on the style of Orrin Jackson every day.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't shop in McCurtain County, but I need to. I need to start shopping at these local boutiques.
They call the boy 1,000 Island because he be dressing. It's National Pineapple Juice Day. Tangy, natural, sweet, loaded with vitamin C, and a cold glass of pineapple juice is the ultimate taste of summer. Hey, you blend that in with some coconut oil or whatever you use for what is that? Pina colada, and I'm all over it. It's a National I Love My Feet Day. Our feet carry us through every single day. Today is the official reminder to treat them right. Kick off those tight shoes, soak them in a warm bath salt, and schedule a pedicure or try some hydrating foot cream to stay light on your feet all week. Best I can do is Tinactin.
You need to make your kids or your significant other massage your feet.
Massage the feet. You got to get it today. It's National Massachusetts Day, if anybody cared. Celebrating the rich colonial history, vibrant sports culture, aka the Boston Red Sox and the Patriots, the Pats. Stunning Cape Cod beaches and iconic landmarks of the Bay State. It's your notable birthdays for August 17th. Davy Crockett, 1786, known as the King of the Wild Frontier. Now, that was when men were men and the sheep were scared. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Laura Day Force Gordon, 1838, the first woman to run a daily newspaper in the U.S., aka the Stockton Daily Leader in California. Frederick F. Russell, 1870, physician who developed the first successful typhoid fever vaccine. And we thank you. John A. Sampson, 1873, a gynecologist who is credited with being one of the first doctors to study endometriosis. You imagine being the first gynecologist? The first guy to come up with that idea.
He needs to be put in jail.
Like, if you thought the Salem witch trials was bad, imagine you telling them, hey, this is what I want to do for a living. I'm going to do this. And you're like, what? And we need to do some research on that. Who was the very first one?
Like the very first patient?
Or the very first guy to doctor, the very first gynecologist. Like, who come up with the idea? Who and how did they tell somebody? How did they say, well, you need to get accredited for it? We can't just have guys out here just wanting to be a gynecologist. There's got to be steps to this. Ralph Teeter, 1890, blind automotive engineer who invented cruise control. Mae West, 1893, stage and film actress who is considered a prominent sex symbol of her time. You go, Mae. Yeah. Robert De Niro. Hey, you talking to me? 1943, multi-award winning actor who is considered a legend in The Godfather Part 2, The Raging Bull, The Deer Hunter, The Untouchables, and Goodfellas. Larry Ellison, 1944, co-founder of the Oracle Corporation. Belinda Carlisle, 1958, lead singer of The Go-Go's. Sean Penn, 1960, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, actor who also starred in Mystic River and Carlito's Way. And last but not least, all the way from Jersey, Donnie Wahlberg, 1969, founding member of the New Kids on the Block, who turned actor in Band of Brothers and in Blue Bloods. Your memorable events for August 17th, 1590, the governor of Roanoke Island, North Carolina colony, John White, returns from England to find no trace of the colonists he left there 3 years earlier. You imagine that? You imagine thinking everybody was still going to be there 3 years later? 1870, Hazard Stevens and P.B. Van Trump becomes the first to climb Mount Rainier in Washington. 1891, the first public bathhouse with showers opens in New York City. And in 1999, they started using them. 1936, Niels Rudd receives the first unemployment benefits check, $15 paid under a state law. $15 in 1936. Woo-wee. Man, I guarantee you he bought a car or a house or something with that. 1953, the first meeting of Narcotics Anonymous takes place in California. Of course it did. And in 2008, swimmer Michael Phelps becomes the first person to win 8 gold medals at one Olympic Games, or at the Olympic Games. That has been your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lines coming up next. Get your phone lines ready, 286-6642. Here's Browning Snyder with that hit, Who She's Calling Daddy.
She was hanging on some long, baby. Tell Mike what I said, Jackson. What'd you say?
What was the Davy Crockett comment?
Oh, yeah. Kason said, I think he said, rub my feet or something. I forgot.
Oh, known as the king of the wild frontier, when the men were men and the sheep were scared.
He said, Michael, you're going to rub my feet.
Hey, I'm not gay, but 20's 20,
That's pretty gay. Hey, follow my Instagram right here, Oren Jackson. But a Pops was quicker.
Always remember to knock on the refrigerator door in case there's a salad dressing.
Who's she calling daddy? No, when is he going home? The kids are smoking hotter. Living on West Coast.
Oh, Larhar, can you not talk?
Tuna sandwich.
Good morning, T.O. Martin from Argentina. Jota C. You got OnlyFans? Have a great week, Tony.
Scotty, welcome back, brother. I said Michael was going to give me a foot massage. I'd give Oren as many foot massages as he wanted. I appreciate that. Yo, Scotty with the confetti, bro. Appreciate it. Kibble Radio, sup? What's up?
What's going on, Gritty Grits?
That's right. Welcome back to Live on 259 Morning Show. Hanging out with Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier. What's up, Micah?
What's going on? It's time for Trading Lines. Get those phone lines a-ringing. 286-6642. Tell us what you got to sell. Tell us what you need.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
$1,000 the rest offer on that, and then on the there's a matching it's like a rocking bench. It's a custom base fabricated. It's got the cutouts in it as well. $500 for that. Install and everything works. Nothing messed up on them. And there's also a Vivo. The Vivo, I don't know. It's got custom stuff on it as well. It's got like stars and all that kind of stuff on it. So anyway, just $500 on that as well. Or best offer on any of it is, I mean, I'm not particular. They just want it out of the way. Family member owns it. Anyway, you call 430-274-4041.
Yes, sir. Again, the number is 430-274-4041. Thank you for calling, sir. Have a great day. Just like that, give us a call, 286-6642. Don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. If you know someone this week that has a birthday or anniversary, let us know who it is. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Dawson Jackson, and what was the second one? Taylor Carper? Cutter Carper. All right. Dawson Jackson and Cutter Carper. Got them on the birthday list. All right. Thank you. You have a good day. All right. Bye.
I'm pretty sure Dawson Jackson won last year's.
Did he?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar.
Oh, he was a great football player.
That might be
Broken
what it
bow.
is. I seen him on the little list they were making or whatever. Somebody nominating him. Shout out to Dawson Jackson and Cutter Carper birthday lists. Who else we got? We got another call.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
I need to put Jeffrey Johnson on the birthday list. And then let's see. I have got some hogs that need a new home today. 2 sows and a boar and a bunch of feeder pigs. And they're
Feed pigs.
And let's see. I still got some laying in. I think I got about a dozen of them. And I have got some miniature Australian Shepherd puppies that'll be ready in about 3 weeks. And the grandson has got a litter of blue tick puppies that'll be ready at about that time. And it's blue tick coonhound. Still got the friend that's got the Great Pyrenees puppies at 20. And let's see, I'm still needing some goats. Oh, and I got a stock trailer for sale. And got a couple of them. And number is 212-0578.
Again, that number is 212-0578. And we got Jeffrey Johnston on the birthday list. Thank you for calling. Have a great day.
I'm getting tired of people telling me what to do. You know what I mean? Is that the lady I always usually get that?
That was, yeah.
Okay, I'll give her a break today.
Hey, do it on this one, though. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey, you care if you turn the radio down?
2004. I've also got a 2001 four-wheel drive Chevrolet truck. Got only 91,000 miles on it. I'm asking $3,500 for it. I've got a Honda Shower motorcycle. I'm asking $1,500 cash for it. Or I trade it for a car. That's just equal value.
What's up, Archangel?
And I've still got the Expedition, the one sale. I'm asking $3,000 for it. And it's a 99. It runs real good. Air works on it. And still got a little bitty lawnmower trailer I want to sell for $300. Got some lawnmowers, riding mowers for $300 a piece. Push mowers for $100 a piece. Got a miner saw for $75, and I got a bandsaw for $100. Got 2 TVs, 70 inch. I'm asking $100 for it. I've got another one that's 32 inch for asking $75 for it. And I've also got 2 wheelchairs. We've got one wheelchair with $500 for. It looks just like a scooter wheelchair. And I got another one.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
I'm asking $700 for it. Or that's talking. And I'll call off anything or tear down anything. You can call my number 312-2880.
Again, the number is 312-2880. Have a great day, Dennis. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Somebody wanted to wish Jaron Willis a happy birthday tomorrow on the 18th. We got Jaron Willis on the birthday list.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got Sheila Cates as well on the birthday list. Happy birthday to Sheila Cates. Yo, so this billionaire John Overdeck's wife rejects his $735 million divorce offer. She reportedly wants $6.2 billion after he married her without a prenup.
Oh,
$735 million wasn't enough. She wants $6.2 billion.
Just give her the money. You're gonna give it to lawyers anyway. Like you're gonna spend more. She's gonna get it. It's just, are you gonna give it to the lawyers too, or are you just gonna give it to her?
That's sad.
It's sad, but she's gonna get it.
Hey, we got to take a quick break here. 45 minutes after 8. Thank you for tuning in.
It's cheaper to keep her.
30 years.
Clip. Yo, Anthony Frazier, thank you for the follow. Yo, Carlos with the hand heart. Appreciate that.
spiders, mosquitoes, rodents, or year-round pest protection, their experienced team is ready to help keep your
Yo, Carlos with the cord.
Hey.
Yo, Warren, did you have a prenup? No, I did not. I'm not the breadwinner, so.
There's no reason for Gen Z to have or Gen Alpha to have a prenup because y'all are not going to own anything. The housing market is too high. Pretty soon vehicles will just be rented because they're getting too expensive.
Facts.
It's just everything's on a subscription.
Facts.
It's just
I love you too, bro. Kid, and you don't have a good a Samsung washer and dryer. They've been used for about 3 years. They still work great. They moved, so they don't need them now. And they also have a king-size bed, mattress, and box springs. Also have a refrigerator. It has an up-top double door, freezer down below, also in storage. You can call or text this person, 972-742-9368. That's 972-742-9368.
all right. Who's playing on my phones? Somebody's messing with the phones. You know, it's like messing with the frogs. See, nobody messing with the frogs. See what you been saying now, man. All right, we'll be right back while we figure out these phone lines and stuff. Capiche? I'll be back. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Stay tuned.
Hey, sir, can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me, sir? Yeah, let me put you on right after this commercial. Can you call me back? Something's wrong with our phone lines. All right, sorry about that. All right, welcome back to Trading Lines. Give us a call, 286-6642. Micah, someone said, who won the birthday Friday?
I won the birthday Friday. All right. If you didn't tune in Friday, don't worry about it today. How about that? We're going to start that right now. You call in on Monday asking about Friday. You're messing with the frog, and nobody messing with the frog. See? Now, what you be saying now? You're asking about Friday. It's Monday morning. Come on. It's a new week. Come on now. I tell you, I get no respect. I just get no respect around here.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey, good morning, Sarah.
I have two announcements. One, tomorrow is farmer's market. It might not stay open until 2, depending on how hot it gets. So come out and support our vendors that are going to be there. Also, I want to remind everybody this coming Friday, I have a yard sale from 7 to 7. Then on Sunday, from 7 to 4, I'll open it back up again. There's going to be the rated knives will be available. There's DVDs, furniture, lots and lots of stuff. Come out and see if you can find your bargain. And if you have any questions, and my address is 3617 Holly Creek Road. That's 5 miles from the Garden store, or about a little over 3 miles from the Holly Creek School. If you have any questions, you can call me at 580-306-5405. And y'all have a blessed day and stay cool.
Yes, ma'am. And that address was 3617 Holly Creek Road. All righty. Thank you for calling, Sarah. Have a great day. So last week's birthday and anniversary winner was Christopher and Kimberly Moores, celebrating 19 years.
There you go. Let me calling up here asking about Friday, on Monday. I just got my week started. I'm already finished with that week. Don't be messing with the frogs. Don't be messing with me now.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey, good morning, Dennis.
22-foot metal trailer, solid metal. Jack 404 in the back car. Call the number is 580-312-2880.
312-2880. Thank you for calling.
I tell you, I get no respect. Me and my wife, we met at, we've been happy we were happy for 20 years. I'll tell you about that. We were happy for 20 years and then we met. I'll tell you one time, my mother, she I went to a fight the other night, right? Good old fight. Just two guys, knocking each other's heads in. And then the hockey game started.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
A GE washer and a Frigidaire dryer and a 2-door refrigerator freezer.
Just Monday through Friday.
580-465-116. Give me a call. I got my other option.
Again, that number is 406-6152. Thank you for calling, sir. Have a great day.
My wife, jealousy is getting a little bit too much for me. You know what I mean? Like every time she gets jealous. It's getting ridiculous. The other day, she looked at my calendar and was asking me who May was.
Are up. So why Dennis try to get money out that car? Ask him on air.
town customer service that's hard to find these days.
So why did Dennis try to get money out that car? That wrong? Ask him. Oh man.
The station on Washington Street in Idaho, where full service still means something.
Do y'all do the show on the weekends? Nope. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Jay is the way. You better find a personality real quick or you're out of here, son.
Hello? Yo, Scotty with the spin seal. Yo, appreciate that, brother. Four minutes until the top of the hour, getting into our vinyl revival segment. We have a great album for you.
What we got today?
We got, I can't spoil it.
All right.
You got to wait
gotta
4
stay
minutes.
Tuned for that. Stay tuned and get your calls in 286-6642. Capiche?
Hey, capiche to that. Hey, thank you to 1,000 followers on our Facebook page. That's KBEL 96.7 FM.
1,000 followers, $1,000 a month. All right. Y'all owe us.
Name 3 things we'll find in your junk drawer at home.
3 things. A cord I don't need from probably a either a radio or a gaming console or something like that I don't have anymore.
Probably some batteries that don't work.
Some batteries that, they got a little juice left in them, for maybe not for a, something major, but, for a Roku remote, it'll probably work.
You got beer covers.
Probably, let me see. Probably some kind of tape that's just got like a little bit left. It might be like Teflon tape or it might be electrical tape, something of that nature.
Bunch of chips.
Nah, those gone. I tell you, I get no respect. When I was born, the doctor slapped my mother. You believe that?
Can't believe it.
Can't believe it.
Here's your McCurtain County weather forecast for today and tomorrow. Today, there's a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Probably not, but it's going to be mostly sunny and hot with a high near 104 degrees. Heat index values as high as 107. Be cool out there. It's going to be hot. Tonight, there's a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Then mostly clear skies with a low around 76. And tomorrow, that's Tuesday, it's going to be sunny and hot with a high near 104 degrees. Heat index values as high as 110. And Tuesday night, it's going to be mostly clear skies with a low around 78. South wind around 5 miles per hour. And we got to get out of here to our vinyl revival segment. Mike, is there anything you got to say?
I get no respect. Capiche? Thank you for the 1,000 followers. We appreciate you. Stay tuned tomorrow, 7:10 a.m., where we see all day. We got 7:10 to 8:30. We got the morning show with Oren Jackson and Micah Frazier. And then we got Trading Lines from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. And now it is time for our vinyl revival. Capiche?
Clear. Yo, Scotty, thank you for the Galaxy's bestest, bro. Appreciate that.
We got an Aiden in the chat.
And that's a wrap of Trading Lines today. We really want to thank everyone that called and everyone that stayed tuned in. We will do Trading Lines again tomorrow morning at 8.